Hey, Jimmy with Cuffing Stuff. Ever heard anybody say, well, I can't do ribs. All I got's a grill. You got a charcoal grill? Well, today we're gonna do baby back ribs on a PK grill. You think you can't smoke ribs, have them turn out delicious, tender, just like they were cooked on a smoker? Well, hang around, you're gonna want to see this one. So, hang tight. What we got is we've got some baby back ribs here. And we're gonna start by seeing if we can get the membrane off the back. Sometimes this goes real easy and they pull off in one strip like that. Trust me, it doesn't happen every time. We're gonna take a knife. We're gonna clean up some of this fat. There's a shiner on the end. I'm gonna cut about 2 bones off. Now don't worry, we're not gonna waste all of that. I just wanna get it shaped up nice and pretty. I want the smoke to roll over it smooth. So, and that's pretty nice. This has got a tail on this end that I'm going to take a little bit off. All right, there's our first one. We've got 3 more that we're going to do, and we'll bring you back. Okay, so we've got our ribs trimmed up, cleaned up. We've got the membrane off, and we're gonna start with our rub. And we're gonna put a nice little coating of rub. We're gonna get all the sides. All right. And like I said, we've got 4 of them. So we're gonna get all of them covered here. This rub smells good. This is the first time I've used this rub. I'm gonna try it and see how we like it. This is probably, I'm thinking, gonna be a little bit quicker than normal cook, but we'll see. It's pretty warm outside. A lot of times that has something to do with it too, what temperature you're cooking at will be affected by the weather, I'm sure, to some extent. I don't know how much, but I'll leave that for others to decide. But here we go. This is all 4 of our ribs. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit on these ribs for a little bit before I put them on. I still have to get my fire ready. I'll take you outside and show you what we're gonna do with that, and we'll bring you back shortly. Okay, well, here we go with our little PK. We're gonna take a paper towel. I'm gonna put a little oil on it, and you can use vegetable oil. You've probably seen me do this trick before. I'm gonna take it, and I've got about 8 of these charcoal briquettes in the small chimney. I'm going to set it down over it. I'm going to let those light, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, we got our coals going, and we're going to take and we're going to put the hot ones on this side, and that's all of them. Set that aside. All right, now we've got our hot charcoals on one side. Now you can see this basket is split into two halves, and I'm just, in the beginning, I'm just going to start this one half over here. And so I'm going to close it up. I've got my water pan on this side, and I'm going to close it up. I'm going to put probes in it, and I'm going to open this one over here away from the fire about halfway. The bottom, this side is open about halfway. The side away from the fire is completely closed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this up to 250. As I said, I'm going to stick a probe in it, and then we'll go from there. So when we get that done, we get up to temperature, I'll bring you back. Okay, we're about to come up to temp here. You see we got water in our water pan. Now this is applewood chips. I'm going to take and put some of these all around in this charcoal, the lit side, and I'm going to stick it down in here on the side that's not lit yet. Put a little bit of wood. I want some smoke down in it. And this is how you make the PK into a smoker. Some people use chunks, but I'm using these little baskets today, so I'm going to use this little wood chips. That's all right. I'm going to get some good smoke off of it. Let me get the wood smoking, and then we're going to put our baby backs on. That's what we happen to have, so that's what we're doing today. Let's close her back up, and you see we're already starting to get some smoke. Leave the chips over here, and we'll bring you back when we put the ribs on. Well, the question's been asked, can you get 4 full racks of ribs on a PK using the indirect method? Well, you're looking at it. That's how you do it. Now, if you notice, I've got the bone side facing the fire, and it's a pretty good distance off the fire. I've got that first one going. I've got my wood chips on, smoking. If you see the pieces that I trimmed off, I've got them just kind of stacked over there. They'll cook pretty quick, but close them up, and we're gonna watch it. One thing I do want to do before we get cranked off too much, I'm gonna take this probe and I'm gonna put it down in the one closest to the heat. That's the one I'm gonna keep an eye on. And so what I'll do is I probably am gonna add one on the other end. And when I do, I'll keep an eye on the temperature on those two. And if it really starts spiking closer to the fire than the other end, I'll just take and spin the rack around. So as we get this cook cranked off, we'll bring you back. All right, so we've hit about 150 on these. This is lemon juice. I'm gonna take and fold these up. seal them up good. I'm wrapping them up good in aluminum foil. And we're going to take, I'm using plenty here. And here's the fourth one. We're going to take the fourth one off. And wrap it up. And wrap it up tight. And I'm going to take and put these back, and we're going to let them go, I don't know, maybe another half an hour, 45 minutes, finish cooking wrapped up, and then we'll bring you back. Okay, we've hit the temp we want. So we're going to start pulling some of these ribs off. In fact, I think we're going to pull them all off. These are some of the smaller pieces that we took off. And we're going to pull these racks off. And they're ready. And let's take them inside, and then we'll let them rest for a little bit, and then let's unwrap them. Okay, so we've sauced these up. We've put them in the pan. We brought them in. We're gonna wrap them up, and we're gonna let these sit for a few minutes, covered up, and then we'll slice them. When we do, we'll bring you back. Okay, we've sauced these up. We've let them sit. You see, we've got some pullback on each rib. Let's take these. We're going to set them in. Each one of these, we're going to cut them up. These look pretty. Slice them up. Good smoke. Good and tender. Okay. Okay. See the smoke? There's only one thing left to do. Let's try a bite. Question is, can you do ribs smoked? Look at the smoke ring on a PK grill. There you go. Absolutely. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit the circle over here. Subscribe. We'll have another video for you over here. Until the next time, thanks for watching. Hang tight.